Hey, what is up, everybody? This is Stevie Breach coming to you here today. I'm sitting here before I go into work. Last night we had SmackDown with the debut of Dana Brooke. I can honestly tell you that I'm a real big fan of Dana Brooke. I was sort of worried. I believe her last match was a while back. It was before the holidays. It was probably in October when NXT did their NXT. Wasn't it the England show? Is where she faced Asuka, and then there she didn't have a match for a really long time, and she sat out on the sidelines. I'm really surprised that they would bring her back and debut her on Monday Night Raw with the backstage beatdown with Emma and her beating up on Becky Lynch. And then, of course, her having her debut match yesterday on SmackDown. Very surprised that they would let Dana Brooke get a victory. In my mind, I was thinking that this was going to be a disqualification. WWE isn't very big on people debuting from NXT and getting wins on the main roster. It is what it is. Very, few times do you have things like Baron Corbin getting a win at WrestleMania in the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. And things like that. A lot of times they sort of like bring people up and they don't give them a lot of hoopla. And then out of the middle of nowhere, they wonder, hey, why is this person not getting over? To me, when Dana Brooke debuted, Dana Brooke had a lot of, she had a lot of like, I guess you can say bad press. People saying that she was so bad. But to me, honestly, because of the way that she looked, of course, everybody's going to sort of direct her as being the next Beth Phoenix, next Glamazon. I think that's what attracts her to me so much, is I have this weird fascination with knowing that she could kick my ass. And it is what it is. But I think that she is going to do big things on the main roster. Of course, she is coming from Iron Woman, I don't know what to call it, sort of that fitness thing, which, is where they found Trish Stratus and other people like that. I think that honestly she could come into WWE, get up on the main roster, and I think that she could be a main force. And you can definitely see that they have a lot of good workers with Charlotte, with Becky Lynch, Sasha Banks, who's not even on television as of right now. Emma's a great wrestler. Paige, I haven't seen. Well, Paige was on. She got the win over Charlotte on Raw. But besides for that, I haven't seen her, wrestle in a long time. But the Divas Women's Division, whatever you want to call it, is really shaping up to be a big deal. I think that, honestly, Dana Brooke could be one of the... I know that right now Charlotte is the Divas, or is the women's champion, and I know that for a long time Paige was looked at as sort of like the Hulk Hogan, John Cena of the division. But I definitely see Dana Brooke could be one of those leaders. I think that honestly she has gotten a lot better. To me, honestly, I think that she is a fit on the main roster. I would have kept her maybe down there a little bit longer, especially how she hasn't wrestled in months. But I guess WWE has faith in her. Maybe Vince likes her size. Maybe Triple H thought she was ready to push up. But it sort of gives you that sort of scratch your head deal right now of, why is Bayley still down in NXT when she's definitely one of the best workers? Definitely, you don't want to take all of the good workers away from them. You got to have somebody for Asuka, somebody for Nia Jax, somebody for who else is down there still? Alexa Bliss. There's lots of girls down there. It seems like the girls roster in NXT is just strong, and they have girls that are coming in and getting better and better every day. It seems like that's the one thing that was the weakest thing in WWE for the longest time was the Divas division, because they were really teaching these girls how to really wrestle. They grabbed girls that looked good and had a good look to them and just said, we'll teach them the basics, and then we'll get them in there. They'll wrestle a 2-3 minute match, and everybody will go home happy. And now people are actually wanting to see women's wrestling, which I think is really fun. But Dana Brooke joining the main roster, I think is going to be huge. Her and Emma, Team End. I don't like the name. It is what it is, but I think it could be fun.